It's not what you did, son, that angers me so. It's who you did it to.
Who? The nobody?
That nobody is John Wick.
Never stop, I'll get it if I want it. Gotta make to myself a promise. I won't quit, keep going till I got it. I won't give up till I'm on top.
Yo, I ain't the type to give up. If I do something, man, I do it till I get what I want. I turn a business out of nothing into something I love. I got a poker face, but honestly, I'm not one to bluff. I flip a switch, never miss, man, I always stay up. Don't let them see you. Always have a plan to stay tough. This life ahead of you ain't easy, it was built to be rough. But that's what makes a personality is tragedy, bro.
Welcome back, everyone, to the John Wick Minute, the show where we analyze, scrutinize, and celebrate the John Wick film 1 minute at a time.
I'm Samuel.
I'm Seth.
And I'm Steven.
And today we're covering minute 11. That is, for those who are confused, it starts at the 10-minute mark and ends at the 11-minute mark of the film. This minute starts with him sitting down to eat his bran flakes, and it ends with him pumping gas.
1 minute. 11, 1,
Yes.
12, 13, 14.
About halfway through the podcast, he'll get it. Don't worry,
He'll
listeners.
figure it out. About
Maybe.
episode 13. He'll figure it out. Takes him a few to catch on.
Hopefully.
So John puts on a pretty cool leather coat that I think he only wears for like this scene. Grabs his keys, gets in his car, and the puppy follows him and gets into the car with him. Mm-hmm. And as someone who used to be a detailer, I am very wary of having a dog on leather seats because of claws.
And teeth.
And they make yes, but the claws make awful scuff marks on leather seats.
True, but at least the pee doesn't soak in.
That is
But
true.
we've already established this dog is automatically house trained. So
Automatically house trained, yeah.
So I have a weird story. I had my Mustang that had leather seats, and I took my dog to the vet one time, and this was nearing the end of her life, so she already didn't have great control of her bowels. But when I picked her up from the vet,
Not due to Russian villains.
not due to Russian villains. Yes, that is true.
Yes.
Probably. Anyway, but on the way back from the vet,
poisoned her.
they could. I don't think I know any Russians, or did at that time anyway.
Right.
But anyway, on the way back from the vet, she did have an accident on the back seat of my leather seats, and I was like, "Wow, I'm glad this is leather." So, I guess that's fair.
Hey, speaking of one-time use jackets, I just bought one.
Okay.
It was one of those very, very impulse purchase. It was a Facebook ad thing.
Okay.
And it was like, hey, big leather jacket sale, $50. Oh, and spin for a coupon. Like, well, where I found they get you is they show it, but it's really fine print on like one page, and they're like, by the way, by purchasing this jacket, you're signing up for like a $50 a month membership club that you can cancel anytime.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'll get the jacket when it shows up. I'll cancel the thing. Like,
Sam here
Like,
encouraging people to sign up for scams that they'll forget they signed up for.
Facebook ads. Yeah.
well, I'll let you know how it goes when the jacket gets here. Or
I
if it
have a
gets
similar
here,
story.
when I get here.
I signed up for a free. Now I knew this was gonna come at me, to bite me instantly, and it did. But I was prepared. So the moral of the story is know what you're getting into. But I ordered a tactical backpack because I saw an ad for it in an email, and I was like, they only want me to pay shipping. Something funky's going on here. Well, sure enough, they sent me the bag. I paid like $5 shipping. It's a very small bag, but it works for certain things. And anyway, they tried charging my credit card $60 after I received the bag. My credit card said, hey, is this a wanted transaction? I was like, no. And so I didn't have to pay the $60.
Hey, Steven, didn't you buy some Legos one time?
Oh my gosh. I impulse bought some Legos that looked too good to be true, but it looked very legit. They did a really good job. They did a very good job at recreating a Lego website. And it ended up being a pair of very off-brand Ray-Bans that got sent to me instead.
Nice.
Basically the same
months
thing.
and months later. So
Speaking of things that got worn once and then never seen again.
Yeah.
As someone who has gone to school for cybersecurity, be wary of online
Yeah.
scams because they're really easy to fall into if you don't know what to look for.
Yeah.
All of that being said, puppies in leather seats, right?
Yep. I'm sure it's a very well behaved puppy, and he's a expert detailer. His car's in mint condition, so I'm sure he can buff out any small scratches that it would leave.
Well, he's
so.
got people. He's got people.
I feel like he probably details his own car.
I think
given
so.
that his
Seems-
wife is like, you need something else to love other than the car.
This actually
Oh,
leads
that's fair.
into my note for this minute.
Mhm.
He seems like the kind of guy who details his own car because
Mhm.
he's the kind of guy who pumps his own gas where it's illegal to do so
Yeah.
in the state of New Jersey.
True.
It's illegal
Yep.
to pump your own gas in
Yes,
New
they
Jersey.
have gas
only
station
state, yeah.
attendants. You are not allowed to pump your own gas.
Hmm.
Yep.
What a communist country.
It's and hence the Russians that show up.
Yeah,
There you go.
Russian. Like, so when we were growing up, that was a thing.
Yeah,
Like,
it
you
was for
had
sure.
gas station
Mhm.
attendants that pumped your gas, and you would tell
Mhm.
them how much, you give them the money, you tip them, like all that.
Yep.
That has completely gone away now.
Mhm.
Not in New Jersey.
Not completely.
No
So,
progress. Not allowed.
While
No
he's pumping
self-serve.
gas, another car does drive up, full of people listening to a song that is called. Here it is. Hold on. "Get Money" by Tebow featuring Benji B. So that's a thing.
Nice.
I
I noticed
not
their
my
car
kind of
had-
song.
I noticed their car has New York plates, not New Jersey plates.
I didn't actually see the plates, but I know we see the model of it next minute.
You might,
so we'll talk.
you
I
might
mean,
see the plate.
you
in the
live in
next
one.
minute. That
You
could be
live in
my
one
bad.
communist country. You live in a mall. I mean, it's
Right.
the same thing.
Um, Maybe he's filling up his car in New York so he can do it himself. I mean, we know that.
No,
Oh,
because it's the New Jersey. Sorry, breaking. It's the next minute shows this, but it's the New Jersey lottery scene in the window of the gas station.
Oh,
He's
all right. I
definitely
didn't see
in New
that.
Jersey still. I will note though,
Well.
unlike when he goes to the funeral, his blinker is not left on in his garage as he's backing out this time.
That is true.
No
I
blinker.
had that note and I forgot to say it as well. Yes.
No blinker.
And that's really all we get of this minute. We don't really see how many guys are in the car. It's kind of blurry in the background. Then the minute ends. It's really short.
But, well,
Oh,
it's
what else?
exactly a minute long. But
Okay,
gas
yes.
prices.
Our podcast.
Gas prices actually reflect modern day prices from 2014. That was the last time we saw them this high, sadly enough. But they were always higher in New Jersey, so really if they were like 383 in New Jersey, they were probably like 340 everywhere else. But that
like
being said,
240.
unleaded is 383 at this gas station, and everything else is over $4. So,
So we're at now.
fun fact. Exactly. That's where we're at.
It's not where we were at
You know,
a handful of
2 years
ago,
after
but,
that, I missed $1.75 gas.
I know.
Who doesn't?
who
But
wants to be energy independent? That's stupid.
yeah,
Oh, man.
The Russians don't want you to be energy independent. That's for sure. Apparently, there are no
More on
American
that
muscle
tomorrow.
cars. Who knew?
More on that tomorrow. Is there anything else? Any other notes? There's really not much that happens here.
no, it's a pretty
It's
straightforward.
blue.
Yep,
It is
still
blue. It's still blue.
He's moody.
All right. Well, check out our T Public store. We do have a T Public store where we have our logo, a few other fun odds and ends. Because it is a minute by minute podcast, we like to make use of the TikTok Mr. Wick, even though that's not said until
The second
at
movie.
the end of the second movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So, but TikTok, I mean, it makes sense. So, you have a few things with that on it, but
Actually, a second.
Hmm?
We could do John Wick second.
Let's not.
TikTok's a second. It's not a minute. So 60 TikToks.
Oh, I thought you were
Would be a
saying
minute.
second because we were
Like-
talking about
No.
John Wick 2. So yeah, that's why I was
No,
confused.
no. I'm just saying second, as in
Yes,
like
as in like
Alrighty.
a unit of time measurement.
yes.
I gotcha.
I didn't
Okay.
start this
Well,
conversation.
Well, that was fun. So this minute's over, and we will see you on
The
John Wick
John
minute.
Wick minute.
The next. Sorry, my bad.
So keep your head on your shoulders. Now we ain't out here moving rocks, we out here moving boulders. Now we ain't getting posterized, we out here making posters, and we ain't got nothing to hide. We move forward like soldiers.